for the foreseeable future, this will be one of the last segments that I ever dedicate to Ted Cruz. But this segment, sadly, is dedicated to the maniac from Texas, Ted Cruz. 2 stories. First story for you. Ted Cruz admits that he did this whole grandstanding costing the American people $24 billion, all to make money. So I was on O'Reilly. I was on the O'Reilly Factor last week with Greg Gutfield. And I said to Greg, I said, Ted Cruz sent out more fundraising emails than my mother gives out sweaters at Christmas. And those are true words. This guy, and he finally admits it, so he does this impromptu press conference on Wednesday afternoon after the Senate deal was passed. And in this impromptu press conference, he literally admits, he said, we saw first of all, millions and millions of Americans raise up across the country. Over 2 million people signed a national petition to defund Obamacare. So let's talk about this national petition. So it's an online petition, and to sign up to this online petition, you go online and you insert your name, your phone number, and your email address. And it all goes to the Ted Cruz people. So he developed a 2 million person list that he could then use to raise money off of it. But his buddies in the House, Tom Rooney from Florida, said, when asked about the government shutdown and lawmakers making money, he said, there's the people that managed to raise a lot of money off of this. One of those being our good buddy, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz's Political Action Committee raised almost $800,000, nearly twice what it pulled in prior quarters. The Heritage Foundation, which pushed conservatives to vote against the bill and to undermine Obamacare, collected over almost $400,000 because of this government shutdown. With more than 2 million people added to their list, or the Senate Conservative Fund, which is the name of his PAC, and with over almost $800,000 raised, Ted Cruz made a whopping, not to mention, you never know who's on this 2 million person list, and if all of them, how many of those individuals are willing to give $5 to $10. So there's a possibility that Ted Cruz could make anywhere in the neck of the woods of $5 to $10 million off of this list. Not to mention he already raised $800,000 for his PAC because of this government shutdown. This guy grandstanded. This guy filibustered for it wasn't a real filibuster, but he spoke for 21 hours, all because he wanted to raise money. And he did it on the backs of the American people and on the American dime. So for all those conservatives out there who who believe that people are cheating and fraud, waste, and abusing our welfare system, and fraud, waste, and abusing our food stamp system, and fraud, waste, and abusing our Section 8 system, Ted Cruz has frauded, wasted, and abused the congressional system. He's used office, staff, lights, all of that to make money for his campaign. Now, if that is not the epitome of abuse and waste, I don't know what is.